Previously on.
We share this land with the other crowd, the Aishi, or people of the mound. It's best to think of them as forces of nature. They are no more good or evil than a storm. But you'd also want to stay out of the path of a bad storm. Best not to meddle in anything that might catch their eye. That's the main reason we don't call them by their name.
And these fair...
Please, sir, don't call them that. I've given you many's an alternative that won't draw their eye to this place, which you don't want. Trust me there.
Powder stain. White substance around his pocket. Interesting. You have something in your mind, Mr. Amira? He seemed distracted. I always do, don't take it personally as I'm a comment on the company. Not now, it isn't anyway. Just know I've always had this look, I think. That you also had that powder stain? White substance around your pocket? Oh, so there is. That must be soap? Sure, bud. Sure, buddy. Okay. Got everyone's schedule. I think spirit camera. Oh, I want some. Okay, we're gonna get... We know about his schedule, right? Yeah, we know about his schedule, so this thing's gonna be with him over there. Okay, we're at least gonna talk about the gramophone. Useless. Oh, you're still here. Okay. Right. Well, might as well take a look at the spirit camera. Strange attachment in front with an engraving that says Spirit Lens. Okay, eavesdrop and get their schedules.
Ivy McLeod, I'm sorry. You have me all flustered. I am host to the second site, you see. I know things. Or at least I should. It feels as if, since coming here, I'm host to nothing anymore.
Interesting.
I should have known you were going to be here, and be late. But it's just more proof that something is wrong.
Acute gaze, no doubt watching events quite carefully. And choker, warning cameo, depicting a man's silhouette. It is in memory of someone, but who? Drawing of a vase. Looks like charcoal on papyrus, an unusual combination. Mr. Shams had charcoal in your hands, but I should ask about the drawing. Okay. Well, we've made it to the bar, and I guess I'm just gonna leave it here for now. Definitely need to ask about... Okay, I think this guy's our best lead. If it's not the Blakes who can tell us about Percival, it's gonna be this guy after we've sauced him up a bit. Welcome back, I'm Inigo, this is Scrambled Kegs, and we are back in Blake Manor trying to figure out where Evelyn Dean's gone to, and yeah. Missing person, Evelyn Dean, trying to find where she's gone, and full disclosure, I ended up stumbling into a bunch of spoilers for this game. Nothing too major. I mean at this point, who's really watching? Like, there's probably like 1 or 2 people watching, love you guys, but you're probably going to be tuning out in about a minute and a half from now anyway, so I mean, come to think about it, I should have just given this reveal after, like literally no one would know, but anyways, yeah. I did not really get into like super detailed on that spoiler stuff, but I did look up enough to know where to go to, and one of my hunches was right. I do have a key that grants me somewhere else, and so that's probably like the better lead to look into. And that's something that we already have right now. And also, I found some spoilers on how to find that other key in the stables. Exactly where? I have no idea. So that's probably gonna be step 1. After I check what's in this game of chess. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Anyways, we're gonna go to the stables, go find that key. Well, go find the combination to the key. That one I have no idea where to go to, like where to look for. I just know that it's sort of like in there, the clues are in there. So we're gonna go look for that and then do the other part, where my other key gives us access to a bunch of stuff. Are you guys gonna do some freaky shit? Probably not, right? Okay, so what I know is that it's somewhere in here. But... yeah, there we go. Inscription. 26, 14, 32. So if we go... make sure nobody's in here. Yeah, 26, 14, 32. And... there we go. Okay. Get the master key. And then strange materials. Twigs and horsehair. covered in soot for some reason. They don't seem sturdy enough to be of practical use. Might be some rituals or charms. What would Mr. Hunter be doing with these? Okay, we have that, and yeah, just some stuff on the horse itself. Yeah, good job. Should have been here. Let's go dig up some rooms. Okay, so Dark Hunter's master key is northwest corridor. Then we also have the northeast corridor. So everything's in the north is, yeah, this was what we found in the secret room, not the fuck room by Saoirse and Seamus. This is what we found over there. Obviously we have the atrium key that we found in the Miss Joyce's stuff. Yeah, the Miss Joyce's storeroom. Like, yeah, I think it's in here. So yeah, we have access to the northeast and northwest corridors. So, east. Yeah, this is like the exact same pattern on Evelyn Dean's stuff, right? So we were searching for like a trail over here, but we didn't have the key until now. No, I mean we had access to this one. What we didn't have access to are the rooms over here. So Starcy, we got her stuff. Okay, see my enemies inside. Oh wait, no, this is the southeast. Yeah, we don't have the keys for those yet. Those are in the basement, I think. Southeast over here. Northeast should be up here, right? Southwest, no. This is my room. And northwest. Yeah, let's check what's in here. This bathroom. Yeah, I haven't like taken a piss, right? Oh, this is. Oh, we could be, because. Okay, Quarantine Quinn said something about the ritual needing water, so we might need to be here at some point. Not just yet. Mrs. Laus, Miss McLeod, unoccupied room. Okay, we're. Hello. How are you? Train toy. Yeah, this is probably. Yeah, just some stuff over here. Okay, schedule. McLeod and, yeah, apparently that's how it's pronounced. McLeod and Lau, they're obviously a pair. Okay, nothing yet. They could be in there. We're gonna get to you in a minute, but unoccupied room. No one should be in here. Unoccupied, might have house Miss Dean. Entered. Yeah, I mean, it could have entered this whole time. Search. Okay, under signs of child's play. Pretty much consistent with the train toy you just seen. And book of spooky stories for children. Pages of vampires are folded in. So, yeah, there's also another one, like another vampire book by the Blake child. Okay, fireplace. Somebody seems to have gone cold away in the middle of this fireplace. Left nothing. Nothing of note in their haste. And bed warmer hasn't been used in some time, so yeah, we know Evelyn Dean hasn't been in here. Book of Ghost Tales, I don't see an author listed. Not sure that this is Miss Dean's room. No, not. Yeah, this is sort of something. Now, just to make sure. Yeah, they're there. Well, time to spy on Miss McLeod. What's really her game here? Journal. Victoria wants to investigate herself, of course, and see that Miss Dean no longer has the means to threaten us, but I've told her she absolutely cannot. If you're discovered doing such a thing, it will be scandal upon scandal. And we'll find the husband instead, so even if Miss Dean does make public what she knows, will hold little weight. Might not even be so terrible, I can hope. At least, can I not? What? Okay, whatever that means. List of names, the first three of which are marked off are Rory Callaghan, Michael Scared, and Walter Blake. Fourth name, Cathalomir, is not marked off. Last few days have been terrifying. I feel so vulnerable, not being able to see anything beyond the mundane. I just know Dean is behind it. Decided I'm going to ask Derek for help. Didn't want to worry him, but he'll have something for this surely. Thank goodness he's here. Okay, so Dara is Scottish. Glad is Scottish. She could be like the one Dara knows. Who gave him his fancy necktie, I think, or scarf. So she asked Miss Hunter for help. I wonder if he acted on this request. Not sure what she needs help with. Could she mean see beyond the mundane? I should investigate further. And 7 p.m. Agreed to meet Mr. O'Meara on Saturday at 7 p.m. The gents' changing rooms, an undignified meeting place, but hopefully no one will disturb us there. Find some way to excuse myself for dinner. Victoria need not know. So okay, 7 p.m. If we do dinner, now I think we're gonna get locked in. If we do dinner, and we get an opportunity to bounce, this is how we can eavesdrop on them. Cloyd and Cathal O'Meara. If not, we're gonna have to skip dinner to see what's up with this. Close that thing. Dream imagery and techniques. There are notes written haphazardly into the margins. Lucid dream state will allow one a degree of control in one's dreams and can be a jolly fun way to add the feeling of freedom into one's life. First, find a comfortable place which will ease the drifting to sleep. Fire is nice, but best allowed to die a little so it does not need mining. Ensure one does not drift so deeply. There are a few techniques to stay between both wake and sleep. One item circled musical tracks, especially those designed for the purpose, can keep the brain in the ideal state to dream lucidly. Finally, one must focus on what they wish to see. The mind's eye is good for this, but something tangible to focus one's thoughts stronger. Perhaps I could try this technique and use the knowledge of the shared dreams as my anchor. Could use Miss Dean's journal to represent that. And shoes, particularly small. Looks like unlocking it will require some code of some kind. Not sure what the code would be. Okay, so 5 digits, 1 each. Photo of what must be Miss McLeod and Mr. Hunter. So yeah, they both look much younger. These must have been taken some time ago. Odd for her to have this. He must be closed for her to have kept it so long. Yeah, all the tarot deck. Perfume, okay. Chinese label on it. I don't think this is McLeod's. And yeah, I mean that's basically it. Alright, next one. Vanessa Lau. Okay, so a bunch of records and gramophone too. Crumpled letter. Last time you were home, you had picked up some of that Scottish girl's sticks. Maybe some practice before all your schooling goes to waste. Oh, there's a shrine here. Okay. Candles, petals, offerings, food, and money. It seems to be a shrine. Photo of her wedding day. And the death photo of the same man. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is that era. We don't have dates of either event. She's not old enough for either to be very long in the past. Clearly, she still mourns in passing. Yeah, that's that era of death photos. Tall pair of medium-sized boots. So everyone's pretty much medium. Besides, okay, ordinary bed. Though the pillow closest to the window looks strangely higher than the other one. Yeah, so this is probably her side of the bed. 34525. Oh, okay, 34525. No, wait, that's 34525. Ivy won't listen. She startles like a stray cat. I try to talk to her about anything remotely sincere. Okay, details of marriage plans found in Victoria's journal. Well, for what? Damn Evelyn Dean, not an ounce of conscience in her, and now Ivy is set on finding herself a husband. Don't see a way in which things will go well from here if this course not altered, but Ivy made it very clear. Just want me to do her thing. So I know what I have to do. I have to ensure she is confused enough. Just enough that she won't see what I'm doing and attempt to stop me. Thankfully, I know how to temper her gift after last summer's terrible trip to India. Similar to those here will soften her abilities just a while, and I can see this done. God forgive me. No luck, damn it all, wherever Miss Dean is hidden, wherever it is she's acquired on us, I just can't find it. It's not in her room. What big of length she's gone to just to make us miserable, what lengths I'm going to just to undo it. I hate this and I hate her. Is it too much to be left at peace? That's all I want. At this rate, I see no other recourse than to confront her. I shall arrange a meeting and we will see how proud and austere she is then, and whether she has any heart at all, and if she does not, I don't know what I'll do, but I will have to do something, I know that. Something is scratched out notes suggesting Mrs. Lau's problem would go away if Evelyn Dean was to die. In fact, I know, okay, it looks like it says, in fact, I know full well what would need to happen. Evelyn would have to die. 34525. Perhaps if Ivy does marry, I should take that as a sign to do my duty and return back to my husband's family. Oh, ancestors, sometimes I wish I had not tasted this Western freedom. I'm not sure I could give it up under any circumstances. And yeah. Lower this place. I have just returned from the ladies' bathroom. I swear I saw a ghost. Still, I'm shocked by this place. Enter to find a woman washing a shawl in the bathtub, thinking her a guest. Excuse myself, but she rose up. I excuse myself, but she rose up. I knew that not to be true. Her body twisted unnatural ways. She looked at me, though I can't recall her face. She screamed, and else she screamed at many lifetimes of anguish in that scream. Fell backwards when I scrambled away, and when she was gone. Nonetheless, I went to the bathroom on another floor with great trepidation. Oh, okay, so Bible, Miss Lau's Bible. We have a Bible in hand. Someone thought Miss Mantovani really thought see Leviticus 20:27. Yeah, man or woman was a medium or a wizard was put to death. Thing over there, and thankfully it did because, okay, what's under the pillow? Number of items including a small key. Yes! I think this is a cross and a ring. Okay, so on the nature of workings with the human. So these girls are really into lucid dreaming. Half-written letter in which Mrs. Lau details what she thinks is happening in the manor. Talks about how this place is cursed because they are not honoring their ancestors or themselves. She says they are careless with their actions and intentions. Of course, bad luck follows them. She works hard to cover it, perhaps to be taken more seriously, but Mrs. Lau is a lot more superstitious than she lets on. Alright, so lockbox. What is in here? Ticket. Bay 12 on the back. It's labeled as belonging to one Miss Evelyn Dean. A luggage ticket for Bay 12. So, okay. Luggage room, Bay 12, Evelyn Dean. Cufflink. Man's single cufflink. Initials SC on it. Dagger. Yeah. This is, not looking good. Drugs. Bit of quinine powder. Why did this now have this? And so we can look up quinine in the library. Number of documents that appear to belong to Miss Dean. Doubt they were given to Mrs. Lau for safekeeping. Okay, 57. Okay, they're gonna be in the drawing room. Victoria Lau, though. Yeah, because we need to be in the talk, right? So, yeah, just reminder over there. Okay. We're just gonna get whatever's in that thing in her box. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, perhaps the numbers from Mrs. Lau's diary. Okay, so there's a bit of hand holding here. 3, 4, 5, 2, 5. Yeah, there we go. A letter for me claiming to have evidence of romantic relationship between Miss Cloud and Mrs. Lau. You need this little romantic indiscretion with Mrs. Lau not to come to light, and I could use the loyalty of us here. Come talk to me, but she'll work something out to sign EB. It's everything.